Good evening. Welcome to Swemp. Game week 6 in Division 1. Got some good games for you tonight, and I'm absolutely delighted to tell you that with me tonight is the one and only Dimble. Hi, mate. How's it going?
Good evening, Dan. Good evening, Swempers. It's all right, yeah, cheers. Just a nice little preview for our other venture and looking forward to some Swemp action now.
Excellent. Yeah, we should have some good games tonight, I think. It's good games. I'm not going to... Well, I tell you what, you can pick the order. What do you fancy? Not knowing the league, what do you fancy?
Well, we've got the first... I know nothing about this league, yeah, just as a disclaimer, I know nothing about this league. Let's go Coffin Dodgers Trotters, since it's the relegation battle there.
Coffin Dodgers Trotters. All right, switch over to them then. Coffin Dodgers.
Who's that? Teflon?
That is, yeah, Teflon in the Coffin Dodgers. So they line up tonight like this, as you can see. You can tell by his a name what he's up to. So all old players. He struggles a bit for fitness towards the end, but he was going all right. He just doesn't score many goals.
Yeah, he's got some decent players there, but is he 13th or 14th? So it's not going too well so far, is it?
No, I think he's just struggling with goals. Yeah, so he's never scored more than one. A couple of blanks as well. But he, like you say, he should do all right with that side.
Yeah, once they've been regens and developed for a couple of seasons, it might be all right. Yeah.
Straight in. I've already got messages. He's wanting long rows and wing backs.
That's an early change. Credit to the manager there. He's seen the problem early.
Yeah. So we got. What do you reckon? Longer or that? I think. Yeah. We'll go like that unless he tells me otherwise. Yeah. So yeah, he's heard us not score many goals and straight away made the change. Right. Well, we'll get started, shall we? And he is against Trotters Independent Tacklers, which is Ross's other side. So again, bottom of the table on 1 point. They have scored 3 again, though. So 2 low-scoring sides. He's gone something slightly different as well. What do you think about
that? Yeah, not bad. I think the AMR could work. Palton, love Alan Palton. Which Ross is it? Sorry, is it Super League Ross or is it another Ross?
Yeah, Super League Ross. Yep.
Brilliant. Yeah, I love Paltz. Got a bit of Marlon Brooms in there as well, so a bit of a Grimsby Town contingent. I think this will win.
You think this will win? Excellent. I always worry about teams without any arrows. That always worries me. We will.
I think arrows are overrated. I'll put it out there, but I still don't dare not play them.
Yeah. Excellent. We will get going. I'll just check. Sometimes I get. Sometimes I get instructions from Mega Horse. I haven't tonight, so we will kick off and get going on this one. And we are underway, and nothing is happening. Nothing at all. What are we getting to now? 20 minutes. We are definitely playing. It's absolutely nothing happened. This might be a record. 30 minutes. Here we go.
There. 30 minutes.
Yeah, zero and then we get a goal. Romario has scored. He was on a 5. He probably didn't even touch the ball. And he gets his goal. And we play on. And there is, somehow we've got some extra time. I don't quite know how. That's
the centre back's teeth fell out halfway through first half. Anyway, that's a great first half, guys. This is what we're here for, isn't it? Entertainment.
It's entertainment all over. So 1 shot, 1 on target, and that is probably the worst half of football I think I have ever seen.
That's up there with the shortest match reports I've seen at half time. I think there has been one I've seen that's shorter, but I can't recall the details. But that is very, 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 very boring.
Which makes it even better if you actually read the goal as well. Baggio struck the free kick for the wall. The ball ricocheted off Romario. Romario scored a bizarre goal, so he didn't even mean it, and somehow it is 1.
It feels like one of them games just from watching the text there off someone's arse and then.
Yeah, as is, it's gone straight away. So I haven't heard anything from Ross. So we will just have a quick look at the sides. And condition-wise, no, nothing to worry about there, so we won't make any changes. And Coffin Dodgers, condition-wise, always worth a look because their age. Yeah, it's an 86, but that should be fine on Romario. He said go as is. He's 1-0 up. Let's go for it. Go to 60. See if we get any more action. And the answer is no. Wow. Oh, just as we hit 60, something happens. It is still 1-0. And yeah. And there you go, Paul. Let us know if you want to make any changes. Everybody not too bad, 82, so you should be okay to carry on. Still 1-0 up. Match stats wise, nothing happened in that 15 minutes. And the match report still hasn't got beyond a page. That is quite impressive.
That is an achievement. The post office stadium name is quite apt with the. It's like being in the queue at the post office.
It's like being in the queue, yeah. And he's making a change. We are going to see Stoichkov come on for Balbo, so who's on a 6. And I think we will not say a lot more about it and carry on.
Go.
Yeah. Young Collar's gone up to an 8 though, so he must be doing something in that. And we have a bit of action. Trotter's had a chance there. But here comes Romario the other way. No, still Luke with a chance.
There's a stray Barry Ferguson in there, and I didn't realise there was Barry Fergusons of the world playing.
Yeah, Barry Ferguson's in there. And doing okay on the 7. Well, there's his name again. And we end with what has been a absolutely terrible first game. Match report. We did get out of a page. Look at that. There's more excitement. Loads
of action there. Look, you're moaning about. That was good. Well, no, I don't mind that. We can get the show done. It's there's no need to kind of dwell on it. It's a good result for Teffers.
Nothing to 32 minutes. Then nothing from 45 to 62. And then we got a bit of action from then on. But that's a start. We'll call it that.
That is a start.
Yeah, and we move on to the Steelhawks, who line up like this. That's a 4 at the back. Interesting. It was an interesting pick. He's got his 2 wide players in his left back and his right back. What do you reckon? Any danger in there? Howie Kill, obviously, looking good.
Yes, there's some right players in there. The 2-footed wonder at left back. I love a bit of Dennis Irwin. Yeah, some good players there. Some really good players. That midfield's very strong. The midfield 3.
Yeah, but
Ray Parler's been like a borderline Super League 24 man for a while now, and I feel like he probably does deserve a little bit more love because he's decent.
I think there's a couple of elite. Yeah, excellent. There's a couple of low parlors in this league because obviously we can have duplicates, and one of them is scoring goals and assists. Yeah. This one isn't the one though.
He's got an unbelievable body, hasn't he, for a man who drinks kind of 20 pints a day?
Yeah. Yeah. Right. So we will go on. And we come to the Mighty Mags, who have not put in another side again this week. So they've been defaulted to 4-4-2. So we're going to say very little about them and kick the game off. So Steelhawks, Mighty Mags, predictions for this one?
I think it's time to put the kettle on. Go Hawks.
Yeah. Excellent. And it is Hawks all from the start. A bit more happening in this game. DeCanio with a chance. And then we slow right down again. But it's the Mighty Mags who get the goal, and it is Lee Bowyer. He'd be very disappointed if he loses to 4-4-2 today.
It happens to the best of us, Dan.
Yeah. I've already set up for it to happen to me later.
I've got I have flashbacks of sometimes I wake up in a cold sweat thinking about the time that Mike Savage beat me with a 4-4-2. I think it was in the AFCON.
We get to half time. It is Steelhawks would be disappointed to be 1 down. Been the better side there. We'll go over to them. I think I did have some instructions in the event of injuries, and It says good to the 60th. So with that in mind, we will carry on. See if I can get back into it. Again, slow to start. Here they come though. DiCanio again. We've seen a lot of DiCanio. I think he's a bit of an underrated player as well. It's just his age, I reckon. If he was a bit younger, I think he'd be very good. Not sure him up front on his own though. That's interesting.
They wouldn't strike me as his kind of role, but Zola and Kuhl and DiCanio, it's nice, kind of high ability, high flair front three.
So my instructions say, good to the 60th. Any 5 ratings at 60th, use the injury instruction. So we've got no 5 ratings. Also, if DiCanio hasn't had a shot on target.
Very, very specific. I like it. He's had loads of shots.
He's had loads of shots, so yeah, we'll leave him there.
Does he get a pay rise now then? Is that?
Yeah, not worried about goals, just shots on target. As that is the case, we will carry on. So we kick back off 60 to the end. Can DiCanio get his goal? He's done everything else. A few bookings been picked up on the Mighty Mags as well. Well, David Batty, Lee Bowyer, they were obvious ones. We'll get to Rox's side in a bit, who has got Michelini and Gomez as his DMCs. And yeah, if they're not suspended, they might already be suspended. It's been another low entertainment. Is there a chance right at the end? Kuhl with the chance right on the end, but it finishes 0-1. Mighty Mags win with 2 shots on target, 2 shots on goal, 1 on target, 8 from the Steelhawks, 5 on target. They'll be very disappointed not to get something out of that.
Yeah, that's a champing. That is a champing, 4-4-2 champion as well, which is the worst kind of champion.
A 4-4-2.
Pavel Cernacek. To be fair, I did have a massive soft spot for Pavel Cernacek when I was a kid, so I don't begrudge him that man of the match.
Yeah. We will move on for that one. So we move on to the Cavern Club. So yeah, they line up like this. You can probably tell by the names that he is on a Beatles.
Yeah, one of my favorite kind of concepts is, I think, original Maxwell's Silver Hammer at left back as well, which is great to see. And Johnny Oster, another town player. I love a bit of Johnny Oster. Yeah, I love this concept. Love the name. And as far as I understand as well, Jim's a good guy. So I'm a Cavern Club fan tonight. Yeah, excellent. That's it. There's a good side there as well, to be honest. Hartson Crew's been very good. Yeah. Very good. Yeah, 5 points, 3 goals, and 3 man of the matches as well, which is 8.8 rating after 5 games. That's brilliant from John Carew. Yeah, love it. Yeah, even John Hartson's got a goal. Look at that. So, and they are playing against. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. We did get Jens once to send us through, but basically it translates to the heavy drinkers, and it's Stu's side. Unfortunately, we haven't had anything in from him, so we're another 4-4-2. Yeah, another 4-4-2. Gonzalez there on the left wing, mate. Still some decent players in there. He's got a Christian Morales and a Carlos Maria Morales up front. So that's a commentator's nightmare. Husband and wife combo. Nice. Husband and wife combo, yeah. And we will kick this one off. Predictions for this one? You've got to go with the Cavern Club here, surely. Yeah, black and white as well. Cavern Club for me all day long. Yeah, I think Carew's going to add to his goal total tonight. And we started with a bit. It was even at the start. Booking for George Boateng, again, unsurprising. And Carew had his chance. And one of the Moraleses with a chance as well. Get to half an hour in. It's a save. Yeah, I'm with Danny in the chat. James, I want to see more of this Ray Parlour save. It sounds good.
every team just has 22 Ray Parlers. And we've had a goal, and it is Vichlik with the goal. And we got to half time. And much like the game before, Cavern Club probably deserved to be in front though with that.
Yeah, I can't say his name, but that guy used to have him on. Is it Sensible Soccer or Sensible World of Soccer? He's still playing with Holland.
Vichtig, are we going? Vichtig, does that sound about right?
Like I'd go Wishka.
Vishka.
I don't know. I've got no idea. I'm not Dutch. Even though my surname is potentially kind of Dutch origin, but no, I don't know how to say that.
Everybody doing okay there. Well, Rich Dreyfus on the 6, which is probably a good game for him, to be honest. And Maxwell on the 6, who should be okay. He looks all right.
Yeah, he's decent, Maxwell. I recognise the name, so I must have had him at some point.
I haven't got any instructions or heard anything. We'll just give it 30 seconds to see if there is any subs coming. Mega Horse is saying that it is Vishka. I haven't had any instructions, so we will carry on as they are winning.
He'd make a good commentator, wouldn't he, Dan? He should set up his own league or something.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he knows all the pronunciations. Don't we struggle? There's some that just don't bother with them. They just skip over them in the lineup and pretend like my internet went funny. That's the easiest way of doing it.
Oh, especially in a league like this as well, where you have got a lot of random names. Yeah,
I think the heavy drinkers, when we discussed this before, they're all names of beers.
I'm not familiar with them all, but I know Stu. I know of Stu, and I know he's a bit of a niche kind of man. He likes very particular types of music and very particular types of beers. So I'm guessing they're all nice kind of Belgian and German beers that we don't have in the supermarkets.
DR Sandra on the bench there. Yeah. Right, we'll kick off and go till 60. Not many chances again. Carew with his chance. Hartson probably should have scored. And it is 1-1 here. It is 1-1, and the goal has come from one of the Moraleses, Christian Morales with the goal. He looks all right, though.
He's tidy, yeah, I like that. Yeah, he'd score a hatful on home save, he would.
Yeah, don't even know who he is or where he came from. Right, I'll just check. We haven't got any instructions. There's nobody particularly struggling, so we will carry on. Just have a look at the stats here, where it's all everything coming from Vichku, and we will go to 90 minutes. Hartson with a chance again. Carew with a chance. Again, they'll be very disappointed if they don't get a win out of this. Especially if they've been all over them.
Yeah, well, it's my kind of curse, I think. Every team I've backed so far haven't won, so. Come on, babyface Johnny. Johnny Austin's for the winner here.
Hartson's name again with another chance. His Carew. And now we get to the final whistle, and pretty much dominated by the Cavern Club, but we finish 1-1. 9 from the keeper probably helped him out there as well.
Definitely, yeah. It's Nacho Day if the keeper gets a 9.
Yeah, indeed. Like it. We move over to the league leaders, Pine Villa. And they are actually playing the second place side, which is, so we actually have the Master versus the Apprentice here in Alf Bridges Pine Villa versus Rob Sloth's.
Oh, is it them two? Is it? Oh, brilliant.
It's them two. So anything could happen. So we line up. Pine Villa we look at first. All to do with Oldham Athletic, apparently. How we linked some of these to Oldham Athletic, I think maybe somebody they knew once went and watched them, because I don't think.
Yeah, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying whatever you're selling there, Alf. Come on.
Yeah, Franny Jeffers. I don't ever remember him being.
And I can't believe he's playing. I can't believe he's playing David Unsworth after all the grief he was giving him.
It's true. He was giving him a lot of grief. Yeah. So he lines up, Paul Gerrard, David Unsworth, Sammy Hippier. Sammy Hippier, so he definitely never did anything with Oldham. He may have driven through once.
There was a guy that used to sit behind the goal who had blonde highlights. That's all. That's it.
I was going to say, drove through when they drew Bolton in the cup once or something. Yeah, Unsworth, Hippier, Gary Neville, another player, LFA. But Phil Neville, Wellens, Kuehl, Scholes, Jeffers.
Alf is here, so you can explain the Sam Hippier link, please. Jeffers was a coach with Unsworth.
There we go. I think that's a decent side. Don't know about you. That's pretty strong to me.
Yeah. Yes, he's got like a nice, solid spine with some real quality going forward. And Hasni Joffrey, he's terrible, isn't he? I can't think he's ever good. Is he DMLC? That's it, yeah.
Yeah, DMLC.
Yeah, so he's got a couple of players that are kind of behind in terms of the rest of the team, but he's got enough here. I think Sloths, what they're called, All Stars, haven't they got a strong team as well though? So it should be a good match.
They've got you'll see they've got an interesting side. He's got a strong bench here as well. Rob Lee, David Dunn, Michael Ricketts, Lee Hughes. So
boo! You can't have Lee Hughes in your squad.
Yeah, I was going to say, need to delete him out of the database for you. And then we move over to the Mario All Stars, who obviously are all to do with Mario. So somehow I bash him every week, Lentini, who has been absolutely shocking for him on the left wing. And the first sub we will do is Lentini for Mario, who has come on every time for him.
He sticks with his man, though. He's a loyal guy.
He's sticking with him. He's desperate for him to do something, and it's not happening. Other than that, so Buffon in goal, so he's not going to concede many, no matter what he puts in front of him. Mario Yepes in there as well, so it should be all right there. And then apart from that, Melchior in there, Mario Brasler, they're a bit of an unknown.
Yeah, I don't know many of them players, so that's good. Nice to see some fresh names. And
Mario Lobo has been excellent for him. 3 goals in 5 appearances, 2 man the matches, but he is 37. So.
I feel like I've had a save with him before in.
I've got a feeling he's either like Bolivian or Paraguay or something like that.
Yeah, the names. It might be a common name, but yeah, I feel like I've had a Mario Lobo do some stuff for me before.
Yeah, excellent. Kobayashi's been quite good for him as well. I've seen his name quite a bit. So yeah, this should be a good one. So we will go to the game and predictions for this one.
3-3.
3-3.
Let's have some goals.
Rob has already said Lentini for Mario, 3 up top. Lovely. So we will wait till half time and we will go for that for him. And we will kick this one off. And again, not a lot happening to start us off. But Scholes with a chance. And I think it was a good save from Buffon there. Scholes with another chance. Buffon already on an 8. But here come the All-Stars. Lentini with a chance. Wasn't he once like the most expensive player in the world, Lentini?
Was he Juventus?
I think it's Milan paid like big money for him at some point.
Yeah, I remember him being on like the Serie A show on the Sunday morning.
We've made it to half time. Yeah.
I'm just looking him up now. Yeah, he went from. He was at Torino, on loan at Ancona, Milan in the mid-90s, Atalanta, Torino. Played up to 2008.
Oh, wow.
He's 33 on this game, isn't he? So he must be...
getting on Mega Horse straight in, 13 million straight away. Didn't even have to look it up. He just knew that off the top of his head.
I've got his Wikipedia page open here, and he still beat me to it.
Yeah, that's it. So we get to half time. Pine Villa 4 shots on target, 4 shots on goal, 1 on target. All Stars with just 1. So I won't even bother asking Rob because we know what's going to happen. So we're going to do Mario for Lentini, and we're going to do 3 up front. I'll just let him to say, "Yep, that's great." And yeah, while we're waiting for that, we will go to Pine Villa. Any changes there, do you reckon, or is he going to stick with it? It's been the better side.
I think you stick with it, don't you? Yeah, I think he's been doing pretty well. Lee Hughes shouldn't get anywhere near a football pitch, so keep him well and truly on the bench, please.
Yeah, Rob said lovely, so it's good. Expecting probably a bit more out of Scholes there. Should do all right in that position. I prefer him in centre midfield myself, Scholes, but yeah. Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it.
No, shouldn't have said anything. He's going to score now.
He probably forgot he was on the bench. Yeah, Michael Ricketts for me.
Yeah, Michael Ricketts is a better human being and a better footballer.
Yeah, decent stats as well, Ricketts. He should do okay. I'm sure I've had him played him. If you're going to play the old 3 behind the striker on the right hand side, he's done all right for me in the past. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's just like a forward right or he's actually an AM. I'm not, but he was a hell of a player for kind of 3 months.
He got his England cap
in the early 2000s, wasn't
he? Yeah, got his England cap, and then I think we never heard from him again. But, I've got a mate who's a Bolton fan, and he still laughs about how he got an England cap because he was like absolutely terrible. So, right, we'll carry on till 60. Lee Hughes is on, so we'll see what damage that causes.
Probably fatal.
Yeah, probably fatal indeed. I was trying to avoid it, but yeah. It seems to be all Pine Villa. But we know All Stars like to nick a goal and get a win. So we get to 60, and yeah, not a lot happened. Match stats wise, yeah, it's definitely been all Pine Villa. I think All Stars will be pretty happy with it being 0-0. Tactics wise, let's wait for still one of my forwards or 4 up top. Rob is going for it. So he says, I would probably suggest he's probably a better striker. Who else we got that? Yeah, let's do that. For Bowser. How we go? So obviously Lobo left, do we reckon?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the other 2 are, but yeah, him centre.
Left back, Mira. I didn't see where he is. Forward, right, left, centre. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I want central Kobayashi as well. Just give us an okay, Rob. Oh, Ricketts on for Hughes. He's done it already.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you.
He's given him 15 minutes. 15-minute run out. That's worse than just not on.
He's not even going to shower. Straight in the car and he's gone.
Yeah. That's probably not the best thing. I reckon it's on for Hughes. And
I like the old bedside lamp formation from All Stars there as well. It's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. It's good. So we will.
Actually, it's a mushroom, isn't it, from Mario? It might work for him.
Yeah, that's it. Player ratings. Let's get this one going.
Yeah, round of applause for Alf there.
Well done, Alf. Yeah, did the right thing. And let's see if Ricketts can get the winner. Or is Buffon going to hold him out like he has been so far? Ricketts with the chance. And again, it is all Pine Villa, but everything's stopped by Buffon at the moment. Two minutes added on. Can somebody get a winner here? Lots of Ricketts since he's been on. And now we get to 93 minutes and absolutely dominant by Pine Villa, but unable to get past Buffon, which is good news for me in the All-Stars, as he's my keeper. So it ends up with a 9. Rob's got to be happy with that in the end, doesn't he?
He's got away with one there. Alfson Sung Bummer form at the minute though. He's looking great in all formats, isn't he?
He is. He's going
Dominant
through.
performance. He was just very unlucky there.
Yeah, unlucky there. Probably should have won there. Fair result. No, it wasn't, Ralph. It wasn't a fair result at all.
No, it's a nice thing to say to Rob though. Rob don't
It
get...
is. It is. That's it. Right. So moving on. So we come to my side, the Howling Yetis. So we are up against the Ponzi schemer, who didn't put a side in, so we're going 4-4-2. So it looks like a guaranteed loss for us. But your thoughts on this side, Dimble?
I love Alan Boxic. I love Adilson. I don't know who Poltergeist is, but yeah, you got some nice talent out wide as well. Oh, he's slow.
Yeah. He is slow. Pace 4, acceleration 3. He's just going to stand and not do a lot.
I'm struggling. The original Ngan. I think you got some tidy players there, mate. Nice width. I like the Peta Quintana duo.
Yeah. It's been very good as well for me. Pablo Rodriguez.
Nice.
Struggling for goals though because Boxic has been now injured, so unfortunately Pablo Angel has been up front for me, and as expected has 0 goals. So
yeah, well, Steve Wright signed him with the Super League not long ago.
Did he?
Yeah.
Wow.
I told him not to a couple of times, but he doesn't listen to me.
It's the old long-haired South American striker, isn't it? You'd think they're going to be good, but they just aren't. So.
Yeah, he about the time this game came out, he was kind of like the sexy thing, wasn't he? He was kind of the hip player. We didn't have many exotic players in the Premier League, did we? So I think he was far more kind of overrated than his ability allowed.
Definitely, I don't think. Oh, he didn't. No, he got 19 and 34 at River, so you know.
I mean, look at Villa fan signing. That's what I mean. As a Villa fan and an English football fan, signing that player at that time, you think, yeah, he's going to be great, isn't he? But yeah, he was pretty poor.
Yeah. So yeah, that's how we line up. I've got a couple of the Nepalese on the bench as well, sub goalkeeper and midfield right or centre, and hopefully,
I know your game, bringing down the mean current ability of the squad there.
As I was like the Yetis, I had to bring some Nepalese in. Vargas as well. I think you're now a fan of as well.
Yeah, I'm aware of your fandom for him. He's a decent player. He's very injury prone now. That's why I had him at East Coast recently, but I did get rid of him in the end. But he's a bit injury prone. But he's a good player, a really good player.
Yeah, he's had an interesting start with me. So he's made 1 appearance, 1 off the bench, and he's got man of the match in both of them, which is
some achievement, isn't it?
Yeah, interesting setup. So we Ben Thatcher starting for me at left centre back. So we play against Ponzi Schema, who go 4-4-2. They've got some decent players, but as no team has been submitted. Dan has been setting them up just with players that aren't getting games. So we won't talk too much about them. Predictions here. Don't say me to win.
Yetis by 5. I don't know. Was that Jermaine Pennant at centre back? Just
yeah, I honestly haven't touched this. That's how I got it because I saw that and thought somebody's going to comment.
Dodgy as fuck this.
Yeah, but he did. To be honest, that's exactly last match. He did exactly the same. He played there as well, so it isn't just set up for me.
Never know. Could be the move.
Yeah. So let's kick this one off. So some early pressure. Adilson with a chance. Rodriguez as well.
Dan's saying his injury proneness is 5.
Yeah.
I had it in my head that there was something that put me off about him, even though I liked him. And I thought it was injury proneness. Maybe I'm mistaken.
We have an early goal. It is Poltervets as well. So he was obviously stood in the right place at the right time.
Spooky.
Yeah, indeed. Rodriguez, not Rodriguez. Vargas is an interesting one. Like 2 seasons in, he can win like World Player of the Year. So there's obviously something about his like the old intrinsic that sets him up to be very good very quickly if you play him. Penalty, and it is 2-0, and it is Rodriguez who gets the goal from centre midfield. Peta with the chance. Happy to get some goals tonight. And we might even see a couple of the Nepalese lads at half time. Yep, 2-0. Happy with that. Adilson on a 9. I think we both rate him as well.
Yeah, he's a really tidy player, isn't he? Look at him.
Yeah.
I think he's stats-wise, attribute-wise, he's up there in terms of like the best kind of 10 AMCs in the league in the whole game, I think.
Yeah, he's very, very, very high. If you're looking like CM Scout and things, he comes up very high in the list of good players. I've read some really good stuff about him. He's worth a read up on. He said he was technically better than Neymar and Ronaldinho combined. Is what he described.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Humble guy as well. Then, yeah,
humble guy as well. Yeah, I think he played quite a bit in one of the World Cups. Maybe 2002, 2000. So yeah, we get to half time. It's 2-0 to the Yetis.
You've set me up there. I'm race against Mega Horse here. I'm Wikipedia in it.
All right.
See if I can beat the Mega Horse. He played 21 times between 93 and 2002. Yeah, he's probably going to beat me here because I can't see it. Carry on.
Yeah, so we're going to give a couple of the Nepalese guys a game. We'll swap our keeper and we will bring on the defender as well and give Jason McAteer a break. And that is how we will go for the second half. Dan is asking about Chris Hope and his passing. I don't know if you saw the first round of games, but Chris Hope ended up with like 180 passes or something ridiculous in the game. It was some unbelievable.
I saw the comments at the time, and I know it was your first night stream, and there was a lot of accusations flying around behind your back as well. So
yeah, I bet there was. Yeah. Especially with this tonight as well. It's not gone well, has it? Rob Douglas is getting a 9 for them as well. So
he's an absolute player, Chris Hope. He's great.
He is great. Yeah, centre back or defensive midfield can do a job anyway. So we will kick off. So we've got a couple of the changes. A couple of the Nepalese lads have come on for us. A bit of a worry taking the keeper off, but we'll see what happens. And we get to 60. Not a lot happening. It's final chance at the end. And Alan Boxic on a 7. Let's give Angel a run as well. So that's my 3 changes. Ponderscheme of 5 from Keith Gillespie, 9 from Rob Douglas in goal. Everybody else doing okay.
Yeah, Keith Gillespie's more of a right centre back, I think.
Right. Where is he playing? Oh, left centre back. Yeah. And somebody is coming in to take over Ponzi Schema next week. So hopefully back to a proper side for them. Adilson with a chance. And it seems to be more Ponzi Schema since the 60-minute mark. But Quintana has a chance. And they get one back. Get one back through Jason Yule. Adilson, Quintana, Angel with a chance. Do not want to concede a second here. Angel again. He's never going to get a goal for us. And we get into, and he does. He actually scores. Angel gets a goal and goes to a 9 very quickly, back down to an 8. And it finishes 3-1 to the Yetis. Deserved overall?
Deserved, yeah. Big Keith Gillespie lost his man there, I think. But Pennant putting an 8 in at centre back, which is good to see, yeah. Dan spotted that as well.
He outjumped.
He actually jumped Pennant.
He jumped above Jermaine Pennant and
he's still got an 8 though. So who's winning? Who's winning really?
Yeah. Yetis wise, Chris Hope 63 passes, so not quite a dominating performance tonight, but 57 of them complete. 6 headers, 5-1 as well. So that seems to be a bit of a rough 7. That I think that's an 8.
That's a very rough 7. That's an 8 or 9. That isn't it?
Especially as a deal.
Unless it's giving away. I think if you give away loads of fouls, I think sometimes it bumps them down significantly. But yeah, that's very harsh.
Adilson doing well there on the 10.
6 key passes, man.
6 key passes, yeah. 6 headers, only 1-1 though. 4 shots, 3 on target.
He's better in. He's actually better in the air than I forgot his name. It was a big German, couldn't it? Carsten Janker. That's it. Yeah, he's actually twice the player of Janker and Sheeran. Yeah.
You got to think though, he's up against Jermaine Pennant and Keith Gillespie, so you're not going to win many headers there, are you?
No, you aren't. No.
So we'll move on and we get to Pitch Perfect, who line up like this. And
so we've got singers, yeah?
Yeah, singers, yeah. So Wagner, he would like to claim is the composer, but it's not. It's the guy off X Factor.
I've met him. I've got a picture of him.
You met him?
Yeah, he came to. He was in town, and he just like appeared at my mate's 30th party. It was bizarre.
Nice,
really nice guy. Really nice guy. Yeah, absolute Fruit Loop, but really nice guy.
Yeah. Any good in goal? Did you find out?
He's quite small. Wasn't the most athletic of builds, so yeah. I don't know. Maybe he could organise his defence with that kind of a really annoying voice.
Yeah. A defence of Matthew Rose, Taribo West, and Stephen Presley. Yeah, I actually like Stephen Presley. I think he's all right.
Yeah, looks all right. Decent enough.
Yeah, at Hearts. That's not a bad side there as well. Seth Johnson in there, Neil Lennon, David Collins, and then one of the many Andy Coles that are in this in this one. He has free info.
Is that Nat King?
Yeah, Nat King. Yeah. Or Cheryl.
Who's Harry? Is that Harry Styles?
I think it's Harry Styles. Yeah. Or cool. Belafonte. Yes.
No, I like it. It's good.
Yeah. And they are playing against Honest Ron's Aardvark Emporium, or the Aardvarks.
Was that Seth from the Dingles as well? From the Woolpackers? That's Seth Dingle, yeah.
Yeah.
Not Seth Johnson, no.
Seth Johnson, yeah, I don't know who that. So Honest Ron's line up. Oliver Kahn in goal, Jamie Carragher, Bonomi. Who's that? All right. Any ideas? Bonomi? No, don't recognise him.
All right.
And also have what we saying, Vakolis. Reed Jeremy, the Belarusian that I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce. I might just call him Andre. And Ray Parler. There's your Ray Parler. He's back out there again, playing wide right.
I saw that hat trick he scored in Europe flash up on Twitter the other day, and I was, what a fucking hat trick that was. Remember that one? Outside of the boot for the first one, and then
was that the one that right at the end they put him through 1-on-1 from miles out, and he took it really well? So
he's just like, the second one was just like a jinking run and a nice finish, and the third one put him through, and he just nuts the keeper from about 25 yards. It was great. He was actually a great player, wasn't he?
He was, yeah.
And Vyajevic is in my Pumas reserves as well. So,
how is he? Oh,
yeah, I spotted him recently, and I just thought I'd give him a go. It's one of them. Just a
starts
different player
on the 3, doesn't he? Yeah, it starts on the 3.
Yeah, and I'm guessing if you don't load up, is he only like the English load up or not? Because I've never noticed him before until very recently.
Not sure now. I always see him in people's lists of frees.
He completely passed me by for kind of all those years, and I thought I'd give him a go.
Excellent. Up front, we have Les Ferdinand, who came on and scored twice the last game. I do remember that. And Sebastian Cobelli, who I don't know of much at all. You might know him.
I like the look of him, yes. Strong, fast. If he can finish a bit, yeah. He's nice all-round striker.
From Newell's as well, so I'm surprised Rocks wasn't all over him. And, yeah, we will... who else was that? Jeremy's in DMC, so it should be okay.
What's the Honest Ron's name? What's that from? Because I like the name, but I just don't know if I'd like it enough to back it.
No, I don't know. I don't know where that's from, to be honest. I know
I like the name. It sounds original, but I don't know what the reference is.
I'm just going to search it now. Something to do with children's TV, I think, by the looks of it. We will kick this one off while we look up where Honest Ron's has come from.
Yeah, we'll have to get get our very own Wikipedia to put it in the chat.
Yeah, yeah. Come on, Dan. Right, so we will kick this one off. Predictions for this one? Oh, have I lost you, Dimble? Or are you still there?
I'm here, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. Predictions for this one?
I'm going to back the Aardvarks.
Aardvarks, yeah. Let's get this one kicked off.
Sorry, mate. I was miles away. I'm getting messages. I'm trying to mute them.
No worries. We are 5 minutes in, and it seems to be a more pitch perfect dominated at the moment. And one of the Andy Coles is having a chance. A booking for Jens Jeremy's. Another unsurprising booking. I'm booking for Jeremy. 2 bookings in 15 minutes.
Dan says his own work. So if it's his own work, I did love the name. I just thought I don't know what it's referencing, so I don't know. You're not sure how high to back something. Because it might be something absolutely seedy or something. But yeah, love it.
Right, so 33 in. We're still 0-0. 3 yellow cards spread around. 2 for 1. And Parler's name going in. And we get to half time. And yeah, so 3 shots from honest runs, 3 on target. They'll be pretty happy with that. Pitch perfect with just the 1, even though they seem to be dominating when I was having first look. Have I got any instructions for these? No, I haven't. So we will give it a minute for any subs. I've been told that Harry is Debbie Harry, not Harry Styles.
Yeah, that's much better, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like how we got Rose West lined up at the back there as well. That's nice.
Yeah,
is that intentional? Yeah.
I think it was, yeah. Yeah, I was told to change that before we kicked off. So, yeah, I reckon that is intentional. We have Prince on the bench as well, and John Sharkey. Excellent. Some very good finds on it in the squad. Okay to 60. Excellent. And I haven't heard anything from Honest Run, so we'll have a quick look. And, yeah, be pretty happy with that. And we will go on. Slow to start again. We're already at 50. .56, and it seems to be more pitch perfect again, but can they get some shots away? And we get to 60. And we'll have a look at honest runs. I have no instructions, so I think it just leave, to be honest. That looks pretty strong to me.
Yeah, I think he's here, though, if you want to give him a chance.
He's here, is he?
Yeah, I think I'll just carry on to 60.
Yeah, carry on 60. Yeah, excellent. Right, so we're at 60.
Might be a slight delay on that, so yeah, just give him a chance. But yeah, got some strong players on the bench as well.
Yes, I think I was going to say Dion Dublin did all right for him. 2 goals in 3 appearances, so we might get to see Dion. Just while we're waiting for him, we will move over and have a quick look at Pitch Perfect. Andy Cole not doing too good on the 6, and Harry on the 6 as well. Because no change for him, so okay, that's good. And we have Collins and John. Let me read that again. Collins and John swap. Madonna on for John and Prince on for Harry. Madonna on for John and Prince on for Harry. Swap John and Collins round. Okay, right, I'm going to have to come out. So, swap John and Collins round. And Madonna on for John. And Prince on for Harry. Yep, excellent. If you can just confirm that's what you want, we will.
Is it Collins John or is it John Collins?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I know Collins John, he played for Fulham for a bit, didn't he?
Yeah, so John Collins retired, and then I think there was a bit of crossover actually. But then, Collins John, I think he was Dutch, wasn't he? He came through.
Both played for Fulham, actually. Thinking about it.
Yeah, they both played. It was like his regen, wasn't it? But I think there was actually a bit of a crossover period as well. It was in the squads together anyway.
Excellent. Right. I think that is, that's good. Moved on to midfield. Collins up top. And no changes for.
Is there another game after this one?
Yes, I think we've got one more. Yeah. So we will.
Just going to grab a drink. One sec.
Yep. We will carry on for now. 0-0. See if we can get a winner here. And third man with a chance. 2 chances. Yeremis as well involved. 69 minutes played, 70 minutes played. Can we get a winner? Andy Cole with another chance. Still 0-0 at the moment. Seems to be pretty even.
Had a couple of boring ones thrown in tonight.
There we have, haven't we? Yeah. Quite a few yellows in this one, though. Andy Cole. And it is David Collins who steps up with the winner in the 90th minute. And we get pitch perfect with the win. Cole played the 1-2 with Collins. Cole lost out. Collins picked up the loose ball and drove it towards the goal. And it is 1-0 to pitch perfect. And we get to our last game of the evening. We have Rox's Unbearable Alphabetical Talent. So I believe that there is a to Z of players. And as you'd expect, most of them are Argentinian.
Yeah, some very, very familiar names in here.
Yeah. That strike force should do well in this league. But he's also got Zari and Extra Barrera. So he's got a strong side here. Zanetti, who had just been abused by Rob Sloth, if you heard our introduction to All Stars earlier. Who said, what did he say?
Doesn't rate Rob. Rob Sloth doesn't rate Javier Zanetti, does he? Thinks he's
the
weakness of the side.
There isn't many decent right wing backs on the game, and he is probably the best one on there. So it's strange that he doesn't rate him. But,
who was it? One Duggan side, was it? Yeah, he was saying basically he was the weak link of the team, wasn't he? Which was a bizarre statement.
Yeah,
he's class. He's class. I think he's definitely better as a DMR, as I found out this season when I've tried to play him right wing quite a lot when he was before he died on my team. But yeah, he's a class player.
Dan Megahorse is just saying that the names were A to Z until he went through and corrected them all and made them not A to Z. So there we go. But that's a decent side. And they are.
It's a proper Dan move, that wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. And we get to Bristol South End with Matt's side. So he lines up like this. So we have David James in goal, Matt Hill, Tony Butler, and Lewis Carey as the back three, and then Tommy Doherty, obviously not the old Man United manager, and Gary O'Neill, Marcus Stewart. So some lower league gems in here.
I mean that alphabet team should tear this apart, really, shouldn't it?
It should do. I think they've been down right there, Bristol. Yeah, 2-1. Yeah,
I mean, probably capable of picking up a couple of results. Just in terms of actual champ manager ability on this game. Those players have been fine tuned and picked by Rox on numerous occasions. Playing in a formation that's pretty familiar to what he usually does anyway. I think do well to get out of this alive, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I think you're right. So, predictions then for this last one?
I'm going to go 2 goals, 3-1 to the UAT.
3-1. Excellent. Let's kick this one off.
UAT is not the phrase I like to hear at the minute. I've got it just takes me back to work, and I've got absolutely pain in my ass at the moment.
Yeah. And we have an early goal, and it is a Rock's favourite, Daniel Jimenez, with the goal. And there's Michelini's yellow card. So and we get to 1-1. It is Michael Bridges who makes it 1-1 here. It was all going to Rox's plan, a goal and a yellow card, everything he'd won. So we get to 30 minutes, still 1-1. Done well here, Bristol Southend.
Yeah, looking good.
UAT always dangerous with that front three. And it's Jimenez again who gets the second. But it's 2-2, and it's Michael Bridges. It is a shootout between Bridges and Jimenez. Can we get...
I'm Team Mickey now. Come on, Mickey.
Yeah. Can he beat him to a hat-trick? Still playing 49 minutes in, and we get to half-time. And that was a better game. That was a lot better.
That's an action-packed first half, yeah. Love that. And the Bristol Southend absolutely holding their own there. Brilliant.
Yeah. None of them playing great apart from Michael Bridges, who has put away his 2 goals. I haven't heard from Rox, but he'll be pretty happy with that. There we go. It's Evie Zanetti getting 9 just for Rob. Jimenez on 9 as well. Everybody else.
I'm hoping he's back. I'm hoping he's back for me this week. He's been an orange injury for about 3 weeks now. Desperate for him to come back, but it's only a Wednesday to Sunday game, so in game. So
yeah, not wrong.
He's probably not going to be there, is he? And then obviously five he makes his weight, doesn't he, as well? So we're probably going to find out.
You never know. Yeah, that's it.
Wednesday morning.
Part of the excitement. Yeah, part of the excitement. I will leave it on Bristol Southend and see if we get any subs here. David Noble getting a 6 from left wing. That's probably slightly out of position for him.
Yeah, I quite like that. You know, I think.
Cutting in.
There's a few AMCs I think could do a good job there. And one of them, I've done it with, is D'Alessandro, and I think someone like Imar could do a job doing that. I think there's something in that. Definitely. I'm not brave to do it in the Super League, but I think there's something in it.
I also think people do it a lot with Ortega, who 100% would have played AMC, but people seem to stick him on that right wing, and he does very well out there. So,
yeah, he's a genuine right side of those, isn't he? But yeah, I know what you're saying. He's a good AMC, but I prefer him on the right wing. But that's just because there's so few quality wingers. I think he kind of sticks out for me there. Got some great stuff out of him in previous Super Leagues.
Yeah. Rox is going as is, so we'll just wait for Matt, see if he's making any changes.
Matt's the reigning champion as well, so that's I've converted. I was a UAT, but I've converted to a Bristol fan.
Bristol Southend fan now, yeah. While we're waiting for him, I was just going to have a look at the league table and see how they're getting on. Down in 10th at the moment, UAT in 9th. But UAT scoring goals as expected from a Rock side now on 14 in 6 games. So, yeah. No changes. Excellent. Right, so let's play till 60. Can Bridges get his hat-trick here? Or is Jimenez going to beat him to it? And it is UAT that get the goal on 60 minutes. And we're still playing it. Yep, we get to 62 minutes on the clock. And it's currently 3-2 to UAT. And it's another one of Rox's favourites. I think I've seen him turn up in the Super League as well. Is that right?
Yeah, he's kicking around. I think he's probably at Haggis at the moment, but he's definitely a Rox player, yeah, 100%. And you can see why.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, decent winger. Yeah, very good. Play on either side as well. So we'll move over to Bristol Southend. A 6 from David James. As we said about Richard Rufus earlier, that's probably quite a good game for him.
Yeah, you'll take that before the game. You'd take a 6, wouldn't you?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, David James 6. Yeah, we'll have that. Yeah,
Put that in the bank. Yeah, move on.
yeah. Always would come through. No, still waiting for any changes. We'll move over to UAT while we wait for see if Rox wants to do anything. Zanetti still on his 9. Did he get the assists as well? Zanetti. Yes, he did. Yeah. So proving that he is good.
Could be available in the Super League in a few weeks' time. I'm looking to cash in on all my players. To be honest, if you do get a job done, all my players.
Yeah, there might be something coming. I might drop you a message in a minute, actually, because that's a position I'll be looking at as well. So,
cool.
Yeah. Yeah, if it all comes through. So Matt has said swap Betsy and Hartley. Betsy and Hartley. Excellent. Anything else, or is that good? Rox has gone as is. He's happy.
Darren Byfield used to be like a favourite of mine back in the day, like a long time ago.
He was at Villa for a while when he was a kid. Then he went. I can't remember where he went after that.
Yeah, he was definitely Villa, and I think it was like Bristol City, probably. Yeah.
Wasn't he one of the ones with like Jermaine Defoe went on like a stupid goal scoring? I seem to remember him getting like 8 in a row or something ridiculous.
Yeah, he did hit some form at some point. Yeah, that Walsall, I think it's Walsall is out in the game.
Yeah.
And I just remember thinking it might have been this. It might have been 01, like 2000, 2001, or an earlier champ or a later one. But there was one game where he was really good. Always liked signing him because I could get him. Yeah. He's not done much there in his career, has he?
No, I was going to say, played 4 times for Cambridge. I don't remember that at all. 90? No. Yeah. Oh, and another one as well. Johnson on Doc off. So, Lee Johnson. So, are you reading that as Tommy Doherty for Lee Johnson?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Unless Dr. Kamalo sneaked on the pitch, has he?
Lee Johnson. There we go. Yeah, apparently he's married to Jamila as well. I do remember that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember that.
Is there anything that Mega Horse doesn't know? Is there any footballing fact that Mega Horse doesn't know?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, he knows transfer records, values, and who was married to which pop star. That's like between him and Rox, there isn't much that goes on in this era of football.
We should probably get that. We should probably get like a that Wikipedia game or whatever. Yeah, get Rox versus Horse in an absolute showdown of football knowledge. That'd be great.
Yeah, I think Rox is limited to like unknown island football and like Spanish speaking and
definitely got a bit more of a niche knowledge, hasn't he? But I'm sure we could find some like fair battlefields for them to play on.
Good. Right, we're good to go. And it's the last game of the evening. It's 3-2 to UAT, and we will finish this off. Let's see if Bridges can get back in it. And it is 3-3. It is Marcus Stewart who makes it 3-3 here. It's been a great game.
Is that the Ipswich Marcus Stewart? Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
There was a short period where he was one of the best strikers in the Premier League as well, wasn't there? Like he
was. I don't think he was there long. I don't, because Ipswich are pretty local. And it is 4-3 actually, to sort of saying, and it is Kilmarich who gets it. And we're getting into the last couple of minutes. Yeah, Marcus Stewart, Ipswich pretty local to me. I don't remember him being there long. And we get to the final whistle, and that is a good way to finish that one. 4-3 to UAT. UAT was 17 shots on goal, 10 on target. Bristol doing all right though, 9 on goal, 5 on target. I think they'll both be pretty happy with that overall.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because I think it'd be nice to see them get a point, but 17 shots, 10 on target. I think they probably deserved the win in the end.
David James on the 7th. There you go. So he was one better than we both would have taken for him. So
unbelievable. And I mean, this Bristol team shouldn't really be competing with UAT because they've got, I don't even know half these players are. Tony Butler, who the fuck's Tony Butler? And he's obviously not very good because he's got a 5, but like coming up against actual like well established champ players, I think they've done well to put up a fight there.
Yeah, definitely. Lee Trundle in there as well. As for UAT, Zanetti moved down to an 8 in the end. Jimenez, excellent for him up front. And be pleased with that. Michelini gets his yellow card. So that's all good. And that brings us to the end of game week 6. Looking at the classified, so just what we finished on there, Bristol Southend 3, UAT 4, Coffin Dodgers 1, Trotters 0. They'll be happy with that. First win of the season, I saw him say earlier. The Heavy Drinkers 1, the Cavern Club 1, Pine Villa, the Master versus the Apprentice there, 0-0 against Mario All-Stars. Rob probably take a point there all day, got absolutely battered, and Buffon kept a minute. Pitch Perfect 1, Honest Rons 0. Ponzi Schema 1, Howling Yetis 3, Steelhawks 0, the Mighty Mags 1. And the table looks like this. Very happy to be top of the league, although that last result a bit tarnished, playing against the 4-4-2. But I managed to score goals, only conceded twice as well, so pretty happy with that.
Yeah, I think others play against 4-4-2 and struggled, so you still have to beat it. And
can only beat what's in front of you, as they say. Yeah,
conceded 2. Yeah, good start from you, mate. I think Pine Villa are going to be strong as well, but just going off what I've seen tonight, and UAT, I think to only have 9 points, I think they're going to come real strong.
He's going to score goals.
I imagine them. Yeah, I mean only 3 points off the top, so 6 is a bit of a lie, really, isn't it? But I think they're going to be really good for the rest of the season.
He scored double most of everybody else. It's only one side, and that's the Mighty Mags who've got 11. And Ponzi Scheme 14 as well, with 14 conceded. We go further down. Pine Villa in second, Mario All Stars in third, doing very well. Mighty Mags, Pitch Perfect, UAT, Honest Rons, Ponzi Schemer, the Cavern Club, the Heavy Drinkers, Coffin Dodgers with their win today go to 6 points. Bristol Southend, who were good today, probably unlucky to lose that one, on 6. Steelhawks on 4 and Trotters on 1 with only 3. Steelhawks have only scored twice. So 2 goals in 6 games. That brings us to the end. Dims, thank you very much, mate. It's been very enjoyable.
No problem. A bit of an impromptu kind of join in and
definitely. Yeah, I was
absolutely zero knowledge of this league. I watched probably kind of half of one show. So
I think that makes it good, though. I think it makes it good if you.
It's all new to me. It was all a surprise.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, every side. Yeah, a surprise. We'll just have a quick flick through some of the player stats. John Carew, as we mentioned, 8.67 on at the moment. Very good. Goals wise, and one of the Andy Coles at Ponzi Scheme has 5. Jimenez has 4. 3 UATs at 2, 3, and 4. 4 goals each.
They've got goals. Loads of goals in that team still.
As Lobo on 3. The second Andy Cole on 3 at Pitch Perfect. John Carew down there on 3 as well. Rodrigo's doing well from centre midfield for me on 3. On 2 even. We'll have a quick flick through. And takes us to game week 7. The fixtures look like this. So Honest Rons versus Trotters. My Yetis against Rob's Mario All-Stars. That'd be good. Ponzi Scheme against the Heavy Drinkers. Steelhawks, Bristol Southend, the Cavern Club versus Coffin Dodgers, the Mighty Mags versus Pitch Perfect, and UAT versus Pine Villa. That is the standout game on that list there, definitely.
Yeah, that's a big game. I think Alf will be plotting his move there because he's obviously a very thoughtful man. He's on great form against a very strong team away from home.
Yeah, if he could go narrow, he would, but he isn't allowed. So Yeah, that'll be a good one. Excellent. Thank you very much, Dims. Very enjoyable, and I'll see everybody soon.
Cheers, Dan. See you, everyone.
Cheers.